All the places I've been make it hard to begin to enjoy life again on the inside, but I mean to. I don't think it was on about prison, but no. Hey, listen to the song. It's quite deep. Anyway, today is the 25th of December 2017, and it occurs to me that this time of year, on this day in particular, one is invited to play Let's Pretend. On this day in particular, we pretend that there's a person called Father Christmas who can miraculously deliver all the presents to the deserving people, mostly children, I would imagine, to personally deliver to them all over the earth in one night, that being last night. So that takes an extraordinary amount of belief. And we're also, I think, supposed to believe that baby Jesus was born on the same night that Santa was very busy. Now, some scholars will say that he was born sometime in the summer, I think, or around that time. And people like me will say, well, there's no proof of him ever existing. However, there is proof of, or at least there's writings to suggest that Christianity stole all the main attributes from previous religions. The crucifixion, the resurrection, the virgin birth. They're all from different religions that were previous to Christianity. So, yeah. Now, there are quite a few miracles that I've just stated there. We're also supposed to believe that we live on a spinning ball that's going at some ridiculous speed through the infinite vacuum of space, which, again, it's Father Christmas territory there for me, and it should be for you, but anyway. And of course, we're also, we're not supposed to believe that there is peace on earth, but that is the kind of general chant, and that's one I do agree with. I'd love there to be peace on earth. We'd still have natural disasters, earthquakes and floods and whatever, but there's no need to be pounding each other with ordnance, or, shelling each other, shooting bullets at each other. That's never really resolved anything, in my opinion. There's always a great deal of suffering, and that isn't worth anything. Nothing is worth as much as that. That's what I'm trying to say. So, I didn't actually go to the moon for my meal today. Apparently NASA can't go to the moon. But almost 50 years ago, they could. So, but now they can't. So, what does that mean? Well, to me, it means they are full of shit. Rammed full of shit. In fact, it's oozing out of all their pores. All those people who talk with authority, with a NASA badge on their chest, or astronauts who say they've been on the space station or even to the moon. They're full of shit. They're lying bastards. Lying. So, there you go. Is it Neil Armstrong that delivers the parcels? Oh no, it's Father Christmas. Now, one is a totally fictional character. Okay, Saint Nicholas may have lived, but he certainly didn't fly around being pulled by flying reindeer on a flying sleigh. No, Saint Nicholas was never, I don't think he was ever caught doing that. So, is it Neil Armstrong or no? It's Father Christmas. Yeah. So yes, one is a fictional character, Father Christmas. The other one, along with the other 12 liars, are actual people. If you can call them people. Yes, I suppose we could call them people, but they're lying people. They are humans, but they're, in my book, they're subhuman because they're lying to children. They lied to me when I was a child. Now, when I've got to this age, it don't feel very good being lied to. When I found out that Father Christmas wasn't real, that truly upset me. Because I trusted my parents to tell me the truth. More fool me. And then they said, no, it's not really real, it's with a smile on their face. And I can't remember actually bursting out crying, but I may have done. I can't remember that, but I do remember, and to this day, I do remember the massive feeling of disappointment that there is no magic on Earth. I should have seen then that the magic spinning ball was just an illusion. I should have realised, but I was only 8, and I don't think my mind would have conceived of even the spinning ball would have been too much to take in, even though that's what I was told that we lived on. So it's a time of year when we are meant to have faith in our beliefs. We're not supposed to mention our doubts. Oh, you'll spoil it for the others. I really don't see it like that anymore. I bring truth to the others. And that's how I feel now. I feel as I'm bringing truth to you people. Well, I know I'm bringing truth to you, if you would but listen. And it's so obvious, the truth, that once you turn the first page of the Book of Truth, there is no curve, for instance, then the rest of it should just, it should be a page turner, one that you can't really put down until you've stopped, till you've finished. Because I think it's very important, the objective reality where we live. I think it's important. Some people say, well, what does it matter? I don't understand that. What does it matter if Father Christmas is real or not? Well, to me, that doesn't matter as much, but it still matters. It matters to a great deal of children, I would think. And when they find out when they find out the truth, how that may traumatize them, as it did me. And it was only because I, up to that point, I suppose, would have had absolute trust in my parents to tell me to tell me the truth. And you realise as you get older that the truth cannot be told to children on occasion. But why make some bullshit up and pretend? That's just, that fairies, for instance, at the bottom of the garden. You could just say, well, they may exist, who knows? Yeah, go and have a look. And that sparks the interest in children, and you may get some children that fake photographs of them. But it somehow retains the magic of life at that young age that I think is very precious. But making somebody up who, when I used to think about it, when I still believed in him, I thought, how does he do it? How does he whiz round the earth delivering all those parcels and presents? We used to leave the back door open for him, and a mince pie and a glass of sherry, which there were crumbs left and a very small drop of sherry in the bottom of the glass on a morning, and maybe some footprints or some, So not only did they lie, but they propped up the illusion by faking, bitten mince pies and whatever. So in a way, they should be applauded for doing that, and of course, in another way, they should never have told me that about Santa Claus, because anyway, everybody reacts differently. But then I started questioning religion, Jesus and God and all that. I thought, well, I've never seen those people either, so where are they? And they don't even deliver presents. They just, get everything when you die or something. So I just say, tell your children the truth, for their own sake. And that little bit of pain that you may cause them, you caused in the first place by telling them that bullshit. Whether you believe in Jesus or Santa, it's up to you, of course. But I don't think it's fair. I think, like I say, I was christened without my awareness, without my knowledge. I was very young. I wasn't even a year old, probably. So I didn't have a choice. I was just christened, and there you go, you're a Christian. But I don't feel like one. I know all about it, I suppose, or quite a bit about Christianity, I mean. But I would wait, because I could be christened now. If I hadn't been christened, I could be now. I could be immersed in another faith but I'm just saying, give your children the choice. That's what I'd do. Please yourselves, of course, but we're not living on a spinning ball. That's the main point.